if you can or can't. That's who's doing video tonight. And tonight we have War Room once again, so we'll have that added feature for all you peeps out there. And what Pele has relayed to me is that when we go into Pierre's War Room tonight, you will see who is actually talking. So that will light up, at least for Pierre. So we didn't quite get that done for Pandemic, but nevertheless, we'll have that little feature for Pierre. So that's what's going on there. Again, pound e-rev. Make sure you get your shout-outs, and you know how to do it. It's nothing new here. All right, so let's talk about Pandemic and Pierre a little bit here, Water. As we know, the last time these guys played was back on September 17th, and it was on MP Strike, and Pierre took out Pandemic 16-11. So Pandemic looking for a little payback, Water. So they're looking to win this here, and they've been going back and forth here between the season, and Pierre has had the upper hand. So we'll see if Pierre can continue that trend and pick up the win and go on to the Season 4 finale, like you said earlier, against Loaded. So I'm not sure who you're picking here. We don't have Watson like in the past. You know, he's a Pandemic fanboy, and you know who he would be going for. But who are you picking tonight?
You know what? I'm going to go with Pandemic just because Rob Wiz is on their team this season. And I love Rob Wiz. So, I am getting a few PMs that your mic may be a tad too loud, so you might want to turn that down. But we are almost ready to go, guys, as we will go for that traditional knife round once these teams are readied up. We're on MP Crash tonight. Most of you should know how this goes down, but in case you don't, this is a very defensive-sided map. Most teams will pick up the majority of rounds on defense. 10-5 halves are not uncommon, 9-7. So that's what you're probably going to see, or I should say 8-7. So don't be too surprised if one of these teams goes up by a mass number of rounds, but judging from their skill level, I expect a close game from both these teams, and just coming from last match. So we'll see if Pandemic can battle their way from the lower bracket into the upper bracket to face down Loaded, and hopefully walk away with another CVOP championship.
Yeah, we shall see. The pressure is on Pandemic now. Of course, not the same. Well, pretty much the same starting lineup. Well, for a couple people, but you need that guy like Nabora. He brings that. He pretty much is the glue to this team and brings it together. Without him barking out the strats and shots, you know, it's a little different this year to see Pandemic in the losers bracket. Not familiar, just like I was stating in the last match against BBV. They had some problems putting BBV away there towards the end, but nevertheless they did pick up the win. So this is how they are here. I never really pick against Pandemic, at least in the last season. I didn't really too much. But I'm going to pick Pierre on this one because solely that they have the upper hand in the regular season and during the last game they played against each other. That's got to be playing in Pandemic's head a little bit. Pierre, it was looking pretty solid then, so I shouldn't see anything different. So I see Pierre moving on, and it's going to be probably a 16-13 final score. I think it'll be a little bit closer than last time, where it was 16-11 on Strike. Two of the four losses that Pandemic had, Water, was against Loaded, and it was on this map. So, you know, who's to say, you know, it's going to be very hard here for Pandemic to pull. Well, I shouldn't say too hard, but well, let's just say that Pierre should pull this out, in my opinion. So as we get things rocking and rolling here, I see some familiar faces in the e-rev channel, and I see Emong there. He's giving a shout-out. So I will get his shout-out right now. Shout-out to TM for playing as one of the best red dot users in the game. And yes, we'll go over to starting the lineups really quick. And speaking of which, we'll go over Pierre right now. First, for Pierre, we have Juvie Maglio, which is 47. Emong, a.k.a. Gnome, that is TM. So if I call out Emong or Gnome, let it be known, it is TM. We have NRV, of course, and Snake is going to be Taylor. So if I call out Snake, you know it's Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. Now for Pandemic, they're going under their custom names. We have Limitless, Curious G, Keith, Rob Wiz, and Nicholas. And it should be interesting to see if Rob Wiz is going the SMG in this match, or if he's going to go back to the scope. So PM me and let me know if in the past, if Rob Wiz has been going scope all season. Again, I've been kind of out of it, so I apologize for that. But I'm used to seeing Keith as a scope, and as you know, so we'll see what goes on. So here's the ever so famous knife round here. everybody becoming Mexican at least for one round in their life. And we're going to see this go on here as it looks like, we'll see who picks up the first stab here. Water, as Curious G is going on the epic chase here, smoke being deployed, and Taylor picks up the first stab there on Rob Wiz. So we'll see who gets side choice here. Again, get your shots across e-rev at #rev on the Game Surge Network. Make sure you hit up myself or just add Water, and it looks like Curious G is running for his life here as he is the last man, and NRV picks up that stab. So Pierre will get side choice. And we shall see here if they're going to stay on the attack or if they're going to go D.
Alright, I think they are going to stay on the attack. I'm not sure if... oh no, there they go. Calling defense Gnome, aka TM. So they will be on the easier side first. I have to reconnect now. So guys, remember... Let's expect Pierre to pick up quite a few rounds here. I'm not sure if that will carry over our momentum. I believe if Pandemic doesn't get into the grand finals, it will be the first time in SIVO that they haven't. If I remember correctly, Anger.
I apologize. I had somebody chirping in my ear here over here next to me. So what was that? I apologize.
Anger, if you're gonna be like that, I don't think this marriage is gonna work out. I'm gonna have to divorce you.
It's the missus. I can't ignore her.
You know,
if I want some nookie at night, I gotta pay attention at least a little bit here. People know, you know what's going on if you're married out there. You know how you have to pay attention at least a little bit, or act like you're paying attention. But go ahead, Water. I apologize, my friend.
Well, guys, the match has begun. We have Pandemic on the attack, Pierre on the defense. And we'll see how that goes. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and take a look at Pierre's scope and who's going to be scoping for them. That's going to be 47, as he looks like he's going to go for the blue pick, as he's going top sandbag right now. Actually ignoring it altogether and just going to satellite, the glitch roof is something you will call it. And the middle of the map is smoked down as Pierre picks up the first kill this round with Juvenile into a name to Curious G. And we have some more kills coming out with Pandemic 2 men down. Nicholas picking up 2 kills in a row as it looks like Pierre has 1 man left. That's going to be Nerve, and this looks like a Pandemic round. As let's follow Nerve as he's tagged outside the blue house, watching for someone to come out. This was, from the looks of it, from Pandemic side Anger, it just looked like a well-played mid-round. And now NRV, last man standing in blue house, has his deagle out, looking for a kill. Spots one player, doesn't get the job done, drops out and gets picked off by Keith. And that's going to make this 1-0.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we're going to see again Rob Wiz as the scope. So it should be interesting to watch him, as I'm going to take a look here at Curious G. He's going to be the bomb bitch right here, at least this round. Let's see what he can do here as smoke being deployed around the crash area. And he's taking his time in the blue house as he's making his way to the A bomb site. He has Keith leading the way here as they make their way into the area. As he's at bottom pantry right now. Curious G with the bomb, just kind of wall banging a little bit on the outside of the wooden stairwell. Shot being fired. There's T. Hinder taking out Keith, but he gets taken out by Curious G. So back and forth here as it's a little 4v4 action, but now it's 4v3. Curious G taking out NRV there. So as I'm taking a look at Julie gets taken out there as a scope from Curious G from A. Now, Curious G taking his time here as he's working. It's going to be Taylor and 47 going up against 4 members of Pandemic. Let's see if he can get this plant down. Looks like he is, so the time's going to be working against Pierre here. As, oh, what a shot from Taylor with the AK. Drops the bomb at the A bomb site here. Water, as now Nicholas is going to pick up that bomb. Let's see if he can get it down here as he has Limitless 2 has left in the stairwell. And there it is there. 37 seconds working against him. Nothing going there. As shots being back up. Fired from the long distance here. Let's see what 47 can do in bottom A. 28 seconds here. As it just got planted, but takes out Limitless there. As 47 now with the clutch goggles going up against Rob Wiz and the crazy Frenchman Nicholas. Let's see what he can do here. As we're going to take a look at 47. 47 just looking, and he sees top sandbags. He sees somebody there. Who is that? Let's see who it is. It is Rob Wiz. Oh, what a shot from Rob Wiz. Waka waka. 2-0 Pandemic.
You know, Meg, Anger, I'm just as ecstatic as you, but not as excited as your cracking mic, as we have Taylor going up and setting off an early nade as 47 into Keith, vandalism kill there. As we looks like we have Limitless on the crash site. Gonna run into looks like Taylor first, and Taylor picks up the kill on Limitless, and Curious G getting killed there as Nightcrawler gets kicked for a disallowed program driver. We apologize for that. As Pandemic is down to 2 men. Let's take a look at Rob Wiz as he's working the B alley with the scope. And taking a look, looks like he's been spotted, or his teammate is also trying to help him out, as we have a Juvenile in the B alley, not getting flashed by Rob Wiz, waiting for him to charge down there, and Nicholas also is taking a look at him. So right now, Pure just sitting back at the B alley, or at the A site, and Juvenile holding up the B site as he picks up a kill on Nicholas, making this all Rob Wiz, as Rob Wiz gets picked off there by Juvenile. This is going to be 2-1 as Pandemic just quickly picked apart that pass round. Rushing in the mid, they just fell prey to some well-placed nades from the Pure team.
Yeah, right now we're going to hit the war room. Ladies and gents, let's go to Pure!
Got one broken wall.
I did it. You needed me, dude.
They're pushing up mid. Jesus Christ, Bialy, they're going down Bialy, guys, fast. Another one, still another one.
I'm flash, top side.
Could we one more Bialy? Top light. Still one top light.
Hiding. One top left.
Top light and Bialy. Top light Bialy. Probably gonna try to rotate back to A now.
Wait, so Bialy, he's gay.
He's by the fridge jump, dude. They're gonna try and kill Taylor.
Tay, they could go spawn house on you, dude.
Sandbag.
They could like see your leg and bit today from light. Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude, well, yeah, don't ram, so. Top light, top light.
They're both there. Top light and Bialy still. He could be peeking the back up.
Stop light.
They're going to be, dude, right now. Rotate out.
Nice bit.
One down to the side.
Let's go.
Light.
Jumping up.
Backyard. Oh, backyard. Oh my god, dude.
Ooh, King!
Hey, Jake.
Clutch goggles, 3-1 as they pick up around here water, and they halt the slight momentum that Pierre was trying to gain there, my friend.
You know, things are not looking good for Pure Esports at this stage. Pandemic on the hard side, picking up round after round as Nightcrawler consistently just dropping out. And I'm taking a look at Pandemic's push as we have Curious G pushing down Bialy. Rob was picking up a nade kill on Juvenile, but NRV answered right back. And it looks like the Pandemic team not able to get into the B site this round as they seem to be holding back more towards Spawn and Blue House as Rob Wiz goes down to Gnome. And now it's going to be Nicholas and Curious G, and that doesn't last long. Nicholas, last man standing, picks up the kill on Maglio, aka 47, as he's looking for a shot, finds someone on Glitch Roof, doesn't get the kill. He has the bomb, so all the cards are in his favor right now. If he can get to one of these bomb sites, that doesn't happen as Taylor from Glitch headshot into Nicholas.
Well, now, what I like here, what Pierre does, is sometimes when they're over-aggressive, it bites them in the ass. But I love sometimes the way they play, though, being that aggressive, because it's entertaining to watch. But sometimes, again, it bites them in the ass. This time, they're holding back, they're picking and choosing their spots wisely, and it's really working out for them to make sure Pandemic doesn't stretch out that lead. So 47 there with a nice little pineapple toss to Rob Wiz. Rob Wiz took that to the face as 47 there takes out Limitless with the AK. Now I have to admit, TM doing a nice job from Triple A on the very top of the roof and picking up another kill on the Crazy Frenchman. So right now, Keith is all by himself, and there's Taylor holding down sandbags. And ladies and gentlemen, everything is all tied up. So right now, we're going to head to Pandemic's War Room. Let's go to Pandemic!
Might be pushing up.
Owen's Juvy's dead. Yo, push up. No. Dead. TK. One's at the wood.
Two more.
One's down.
They're rotating the...
Hey, guys.
Nigel is still alive in Bialy.
I got one
Yo, no guys at... Yo, go away.
Where's the last
Back
one?
Bialy.
Should be?
Back Bialy, last guy.
In spawn. No, in spawn.
Planning bomb for you.
fire right now.
Got him.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right, back here. Pandemic picks up another round. Here it is now 4-3, and again, 4 rounds on offense. You would say how many more water to feel juicy when they make that transition to defense?
You know what, if they can get any over 6 on the attack on Crash, I'd feel pretty ecstatic. They are looking very good right now. Pandemic keeping these rounds close, and that last round was a team ace for them as Pandemic opens things up this round with 2 nade kills on the A site defenders. TM and NRV are both down, opening up the A bomb site for Pandemic to push in, and the Juvenile coming in with a 74U into Nicholas, goes down to Keith. And let's see who's bomb carrier. Oh, it's Curious G lagging out in the open, drops the bomb. Looks like Keith picking up the bomb, bringing it back to blue. That could have been an easy A plant for them, but things didn't go down too well as we apologize that Nightcrawler was kicked again. So now it's pure Taylor, last man standing, going up against Rob Whips and Keith. And where is Taylor? Taylor on sandbags, waiting for someone to pick top light, and he's been spotted there by Rob Wiz. Rob Wiz with the flash onto top sandbag. It gets Taylor. Nice nade toss there. It looks like Keith dropping the bomb. Not sure if he's going to swing all the way around to A. It looks like he may be going for that as Rob Wiz spotting Taylor, making the call to his teammate, and Keith is going to go for this A plant. He's going second story, has 30 seconds on the clock. Rob Wiz going top light, believes probably going to watch his cross as he's waiting for Taylor to drop down. Taylor gets picked off by Rob and the Deagle. Smart play there. Score is now 5-3.
There might be a timeout here. Curious G has dropped, so he timed out. So he got the 999. It looks like possibly, yeah, they're going to call a timeout here. Well, they haven't officially, did you see the official timeout there? I haven't seen anything quite yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, duh, it's right in front of my freaking face. I must be blind, and I just got laser surgery last year. But anyway, all right, so timeout as Keith looks like he's loading back in. He hasn't quite loaded up yet.
Okay,
so
if you can't read
ready
it.
up. I'm sorry.
You don't have to pretend. You don't have to pretend to.
No, look, the crazy freshman has just dropped. Nicholas has just dropped. Now, what the hell is going on? Are they going to change servers again?
I think someone said something about a dog running away. I'm not sure.
That was last time's
sarcasm?
excuse. The last match for Pandemic. I know I think they just timed out their ping or something of that nature, but it's all good.
Hopefully,
Let's get a bunch
Kirsten
of
comes back
Pandemic dogs running wild in the streets of Montreal, or in Canada at least, where Nicholas always has that damn excuse. But nevertheless, I'm going to get some shout-outs here. First, we have one here from my man Starbuck, Mr. Frosted Tips himself, Mr. Denim Boy. Shout out to Pandemic. I bet Cube $15 that you're going to win. Pull it off. That is from Starbuck. And ooh, wow, I see Wink here. Shout out to my lover, Anger. And another shout out to TM, Fat Fingers. Thank you, Wink. I don't see dynamic tags. Would you leave or what? Do you have any shout outs there, Connor?
I'll take a look at the shot here from Wizard. Hello, this is Wizard, giving you a shout out to my man, Winky Smiley Face. I also want to give a shout out to my boys at the Professors, and I have a shout out here from Control Gavin LS. Shout out to my I'm not going to say that, from e-rev going into GXL from Creeper. And I have a shout out here from DSX. Tell Knight that he doesn't need to cheat while casting. You know, guys, he's not cheating. We're trying a new overlay night with the vent to give you guys the ability to see who's talking, but it didn't quite work out. Illegal program drivers didn't appear while we were testing, so maybe the server. Anyway, Curious G is back in, so now we are just waiting for Nicholas to reconnect. But if you have any shout-outs, #Rev on the Game Search Network, shoot them my way. I am e-rev, just add water, or you can send them to e-rev anger.
Alright, I want to give a shout out well, first of all, I'm going to get this one out. This is from Cube from BBB. Tell Nightcrawler to turn off the mumble overlay. I think he has, alright. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry, Wink. You're not the Wink from Dynamic. I apologize. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just reading what I see there. Let's see here. I want to give a shout out to my lover out there in Canada, JTF2. What up, fool? Just want to give him some love, Mr. Hockey Man himself. Looks like everybody is in. Looks like 47 fell to his death. Looks like we're waiting for our man. Oh, Nightcrawler's here. Connor, if you can ready up so they don't have to wait on us.
Well, they're waiting on Nicholas right now.
Okay. Well, I have one from Wink again. Guess he's going to answer me for what I just said. Oh, yes, he is the dynamic Wink. Okay, alright.
I have a shout out here from Dean Master. Shout out to my Asian sensation. I have a shout out here from Cubed from VVV. On a scale of 1 to Starbuck, how often do you hit your jump key? Very often, Cubed.
We have one here from Genesis, from Dynamic. Shout out to Anger, the big tan Italian stallion himself. Well, I'm not Italian, but I am a stallion, because, well, I don't want to say I'm hung like a horse, but that would be lying. But nevertheless, I'm not Italian, I'm Mexican. And I know I don't sound it, but it's all good. But I am nice and tan, though. I have to admit, the abs are looking sexy.
I've seen it in real life, guys.
Beast in the gym lately, so I'm getting ready for next summer, even though summer just freaking ended. And it's hot as hell here on the West Coast, isn't it, Connor? Because you only live, like, what, maybe a half hour away from me, 45 minutes?
Oh yeah, well, don't you remember those long walks we had on the beach last month?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yep. Things happen, and we just can't tell what it is.
The woes of living in California with constant 104-degree weather every day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm going to start to sweat here again as I get pumped up for these matches sometimes. I know I get carried away, ladies and gentlemen. I know my mic sucks right now, but I'm not going to fix it. I'm too lazy. I'm in the game. I don't want to drop. So just hammer your shout-outs to us, as I have none, as this game is about ready to be buried, or if it hasn't been buried officially, it will be soon as we get ready for MW2. And that should be an interesting game. You get to climb some palm trees and crap. Oh, no, yeah, that's BF2. Never mind. BF2 Heroes, or whatever the crap game that we're waiting on. That's going to be another game I can't wait to cast. But nevertheless, all right, let's see if we're going to get things going. Nope, we're not. We're still waiting here. It's still 5-3. Still in the favor of Pandemic. Are they going without Taylor?
Well, timeout.
Wow.
And I believe they're going to play. Nicholas is just reconnecting right now, and looks like he's in. He'll be in for next round, so... it's all pure right now, as we only have 2 Pandemic players left. Limitless, last man standing. So if this round is going to count, this is a round that Pandemic just kind of gave away. As Limitless, last man standing, not much he can do. As pure, they're all looking for kills, and 47 is going to get that kill. And guys, if you just gave me shoutouts, we'll get to them at halftime. So, Nicholas back on board, 5v5 once again, as the score is now 5-4. Pandemic playing that last round, banned down because Nicholas's dog ran away or something of that effect, as Magulio opens things up with a nade kill into Curious G, but Keith entering right back into NRV, and it looks like Pandemic is going for an A, pushes to Limitless, and Keith, the 2 SMGs for Pandemic working bottom A, Limitless, make his way into the cabinet area. And there's Keith over the top on the wall, picks up a kill, as Rob was also manages to pick up a kill. So the A site is open as I scan around for players. A site is there for taking Nicholas, going in for the plant. Taylor getting a wall shot on Nicholas through the wood stairs from Sandbag, making this a 2-on-3 as Taylor's bleeding out, gets his regen, goes for the wall shot again, and there's Keith with the deagle trying to pick up the kill. Bombs planted. This is Pandemic's round to lose at this stage. You have Rob Wiz spotting 47, not managing to get the scope kill. Anger, what do you see? Anger's not there with me.
No, I'm here. I'm watching here as I'm looking at things transpire as Keith takes out 47 to clean up that round. As now Pandemic picks up another round, a 2-round lead that they have now. But I was just thinking of myself as I was just off in a tangent there. You know, that hopefully that round that they just gave away, hopefully it doesn't bite them in the ass towards the end, because I think, again, as I'm predicting, this match is going to go close towards the end, next half, and that may come to haunt Pandemic. So that's something that we're going to have to watch here. As we're going to take a look at the e-rev scoreboard as the battle is ensuing here, we have Keith going 12-6, Rob Wiz going 7-6, and Limitless going 5-8 for Pierre. We have Taylor going 11-7, 47 going 8-7, and Juvie going 7-8 here, as Nicholas and Limitless are the last 2 here for Pandemic. So a little 2v2 action here against 47 and TM, as 47 now is in bottom light. Nate right now, as the bomb bitch, is trying to make, well, he retreats back to like a Frenchman, back to the blue room. 47 still on his typical spot there on AAA on the very top there, and he's just laying off Nicholas now again with the bomb 40 seconds working against him here. He has enough time still to play with to see if he wants to rotate towards B, but he sees somebody moving across a light there, and he knows, oh, there's Limitless. Oh, he takes out 47, but there it is. TM is loving that top A spot there. So now it's going to be Limitless going up against TM. TM with a Twinkie in the other hand. We're probably in his mouth as he's playing with the keyboard. He's getting shots across the crash site there. Here's the Limitless. Limitless knows where he's at as he's going back to pick up the bomb here. Shots being fired from TM. What TM just chomping on the Twinkie. Still playing. As 9 seconds working against him here. Limitless is going to have to go for the kill here unless he can get this plant down. Where is TM? TM is just going to let him plant it. 1 second, and he gets it down. TS should have pressured him there, or at least jumped off to the second floor of wooden stairwell, but nothing. He stayed patient. Let's see if the patience works in his favor here. As now, here's TM taking his chill here. Let's just hold up. 7-4, and that, my friends, woo! TM may be kicking himself in the ass as he's probably choking on that creamy filled Twinkie.
Wow, it was just a fantastic play by Limitless there. Just running through the gauntlet of fire, being just sprayed off third floor. Picked up the kill, and got the plant down. So it looks like we have a Pandemic A push. Smoke out the back. Not the best smoke I've seen from them, as Limitless just goes to the trash cans. He's just going to sit there as he picks up the kill on Taylor. Follows it up, going wooden stairs. Rob was into NRV, and there's Gnome from, I believe he got maybe a team kill there? No, that was Nicholas. Picks up 2 kills as he goes to third floor. Curious G into Juvenile, so now it's all up to Curious G as he has a player third floor A. He does have bomb. He's the bomb bitch this round, so he can play. He has something to work with as he is at the A site, but there's 47 light and Gnome third floor. Let's see if Gnome or the man's going for a repeat of last round as the bomb is going to go down. Curious G getting spotted by Magno. Nice shots from the crash site. Goes down. Easy defuse for Pure. That's going to make this 7-5. Pandemic is up on the harder side, the attack side. So it's going to be interesting to see how Pure manages when they go on the offense.
Yeah, a couple more rounds here, and then we make that swap. I'm not sure if we went to Pure's War Room, but hell, or no, Pandemic's, but screw it. We're going to go right back here, so let's go to Pandemic's War Room.
Oh, top of satellite, top of satellite.
Satellite dead.
Top of satellite dead.
Nading deep B alley.
He's going third for sure.
I got B alley guy.
I'm going B.
Watch the favorite.
Satellite.
Top satellite, top.
Dead.
I'm watching A rotate.
Top pass.
Flashing sandbag. If you want to push B, now's the time.
Oh, down at the Barbie car. Careful, Barbie car already.
Okay, I need it.
Let's get proning Broadway cars. Come at if you can.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Good job.
Let's go.
All right, we're back here as Nick takes out TM to close that round. It is 8-5 in the favor of Pandemic. Now, Water, as they extend this lead out, this is what you don't want, because once Pandemic extends the lead, even though they had some trouble closing out BVV in the last match, it's hard to come back on a team like this, especially when they're going to be playing defense.
Yeah, for sure. At teams playing at this level, you expect the matches to be close, the rounds to be close, even on the hard or easy sides of any map. But at this stage, Pandemic just has that 3-round cushion, and I think that's just going to spell the end for Pure, as Pure is already manned down on Taylor, one of their top fraggers, or their top fragger, as Pandemic doing some damage, picking up 2 more kills. This is now a 2-on-5, as we have the Man and Juvie, last 2 left. And looks like Keith looking for some kills, as this is probably going to be a B plan. Picks up the kill on Juvenile. The man, last man standing, I'm sure he's at the A site. Yes, there he is, rotating through Parasite. 1v5, impossible situation. Can he make some magic happen? Bomb goes down, gets spotted, getting tagged from all sides. Doesn't manage to pick up a kill before he gets put down by Nick.
All right, it's 9-5, Water. I know you have to go for some family issues there, but nevertheless, we appreciate you coming by, my friend. So, good night, Just Add Water. Sweet dreams, Cutie Pie.
Good night, Pumpkin.
All right, here, as we're going to get our other caster in here, Kev should be on his way. Right now, the score is 9-5, still in the favor of Pandemic. And right now, they are just going off. It is a 5v4 here, and there's Curious G taking out 47. All the firefights taking place in between sandbags and the A courtyard, and Limitless, they're taking out TM. So Juvie all by himself. Let's see what Juvie can do. Bomb Bitch Nicholas Gonna plant that at A. Juvie now getting lit up there by the Deagle of Rob Wiz. It is now 10-5, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime. As now we're gonna go for the halftime stretch. So everybody, take a drink, stretch out a little bit. I want you sticking to your seats. Well, at least in the West Coast, it's hot as hell out here. So I'm sticking to mine. So looks like everybody's switching off here. As looks like I'm just waiting for Kev. Everybody readying up. Nightcaller, thank you. 10-5 here in the favor of Pandemic. So we're going to go right to war room once everything begins. And just to recap the first half here, Pandemic, it took them a little while to get a good rhythm going, but once they did, they capitalized big time on it, and now they have that 5-round lead here, and now they are going on defense. So they can kind of play a little tight here, and see what Pierre can do. Again, Pierre very aggressive on the offensive side. This is what I love to see because Pierre leaves nothing behind here. And let's see if that's going to work in their favor. Now, again, you can get your shout-outs across the airwaves at #rev on the Game Surge Network. And it looks like they're waiting on everybody here. Looks like we're going to get things rocking and rolling. And away we go. Let's go to Pierre's caller. Let's go.
Of course, he throws an insane grenade.
Face by front. One
We're on dumpster, dude. Another one A, another one's like back A, dude.
Okay.
Nice. There's still one probably gonna be backyard. Back here right now. Nice. One
left. So there's a scope, isn't he?
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it is. Yes.
He's probably gonna be A.
He's an A. Looks back A.
I knew he'd be A.
Nice shot, guys. Let's do this.
All right, we're back here as Pierre picks up a round there, and that's a round on the first round on offense. It is now 10-6, still in the favor of Pandemic. Let's see what Pierre can do here. So, Kev, why don't you take a look at Pierre right now as they're making their way from their spawn.
Right now, we've got 3 members of Pure in the B alley. I'll make that 2 members. Limitless, nice lay into Maglio. And Maglio, of course, will be going B. It's going to be NRV versus someone in front of him. They're right next to each other, but the smoke's in the way. Somebody's going to die here in B alley. NRV is right there by the truck. He's pushing to the left. They don't see it. They just crossed each other in B alley. It's a Limitless. And NRV looks back, gets Limitless there. As we've got Gnome into Rob Wiz. 1-on-4 situation now. Rob Wiz only member up. He is going to be... Nicholas only member up. He's going to be at the B bomb site here. Nicholas into NRV though. Nicholas is going to be by the light area. 1-on-3 now. A is totally stacked here for Pure. So right now they're going to get the bomb down here in A. 40 seconds on the clock here. Nicholas going to be very difficult as he gets flanked here. And mind, Juvie finishes that off with the scope kill here.
Yeah, absolutely. 10-7 now as Pierre has a 2-round momentum going for them. Let's see what they can do. But I'm going to take a look at Pandemic on the defense here. Rob Wiz trying to get that peak shot here from the inside blue room, but nothing going there. No shots fired. Oh, Taylor with a double whammy on Keith and Curious, and that is definitely going to help Pierre as they're going to stack A once again. The nerd nades are really doing it thus far. Let's see if Pierre can do it here. Juvie trying to get a peak shot from the AC. Right outside of A, nothing there, as again, it is 3v3. Now, you know, they got the 2-round nerd nade, but still, it's 3v3. Pandemic still in this round here, as it looks like the bomb is going to get planted here. Juvie is going to do that. Juvie, the bomb bitch this round. Rob Wiz taking out TM, as he lays the rest here. Now, shots being fired. Oh, there's Rob Wiz gets taken out by Juvie. Juvie now, he is just a man-possessed. 33 seconds here, working against Limitless. Let's see what my man can do. Limitless here again. Shots fired into the blue room. Nothing picked up, and there's Juvie. Juvie is a man possessed. It is now 10-8. What's in the box, Kev?
Paddy needs to push mid. They need to smoke. They need to push mid. They cannot afford for Pierre to go into A. They need to come to them right now in mid and then to push that. Rob Wiz here with the scope. He's going to be top sandbag. As Pandemic being very cautious here going into A. Lots of nades here going off. As right now, it looks like Pure is going to head more into mid and into B here, as no one's a nade for Pure yet. Taylor, though, into Nicholas here, and it does look like a B push here by Pure. We've got 3 people B alley. We've got Gnome into Keith there, Taylor into Curious, G So right now, Pandy already in the hole here with 2 versus 5. We've got Limitless and Rob Wiz, only members up here. Limitless is top sandbags with the scope, and it looks like Limitless is in spawn. So 1 member up now. It's going to be Limitless, and he is in their spawn just with the AK. 4v1, pretty impossible here for him to clutch this round. Bob is down. They got to change something here. Pandemic needs to change something. I don't know what it is. They need to push mid. I think they need to smoke mid and push it and cut off the A approach from Pure Anger, as right now it's going to be 9-10 in favor.
4 rounds in a row. Pure is just clubbing Pandemic like a baby seal right now. And I have to say, look, in your match against Pandemic in the last one that just passed, Pandemic had a problem putting you guys away. At least what I noticed there. You guys were coming back a little bit towards the end there. Is this same pattern happening? Like, is if you notice something with Pandemic where they can't close somebody out, are they having that problem this season, Kev?
You know, I don't really think they're having that problem this season. They're just a team that's, they're very consistent. If something works for them, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right now, it's not working for them, and they have to adjust. And right now, right here, we're going to see how well can Pandemic rotate, how well can they change their strats in the middle of an important match. And that question, Anger, is going to be answered here in the next 10 minutes. As right now, it's going to be a 1v1 situation. Curious G versus NRV. NRV is playing the bomb side here. Curious G is running all the way back to blue, getting that AK-47 here as NRV is making their way to the spawn house. At the red 2, going into spawn, he's got the 74U. I hope he's got a long range here, or else he's going to have to use that deagle on the B-bomb site. Curious G now at the bomb. He's going to go for the bomb. He's going to fake it, as NRV does have the 47. He's in really good position here at top of the house. He's going to peek, and he's going to get shot there. Oh, Curious G almost taking an NRV there. Really close shot there. He's going to go for the fake. Oh, he's going to go for the real right now, and he gets shot there. Just could not bend his body around the bomb, Anger, and 10-10.
I cannot believe. Oh my God! I cannot believe what I am seeing here. 5 rounds in a row. I'm not a Pandemic fanboy, but I love Pandemic. Watching them play in the past, I have never seen anybody get five rounds in a row on them. But Pure is doing it right now, and it just Pandemic cannot make the adjustments needed, and Pure, well, it looks like they're having a good run thus far. It is 5 against 3, make that 4 against 3 here. The one-man advantage here going to Pandemic, as shots being fired. Curious G taking out TM. So Juvie and NRB, the last 2 men standing here for Pure, as Keith now laying at A courtyard. We have Rob Wiz just popping off the nade on NRB. Touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Wiz takes out NRB at the B bomb site there. Nice little nade toss, as he's going to hold down the palm trees. Juvie has the bomb here, and he's in blue, and he's taking his time, and the smoke's going to be deployed around that area to hold. Oh, what a shot from Rob Wiz! Wow, and that's a round Pandemic definitely needed there. Is 11-10, so right now we're going to go to Pandemic's war room. Caller, take us there, Pandemic!
Just watch out for that nade, though.
Got one rushing A. There's another one rushing A.
Bialy down.
I'm gonna push Bialy, Nick.
Hey, Jace, inside A, low A, look it. Look, peek it.
He's in small arch.
He's fucking prone low A.
He's Bialy.
Low A.
On 2nd floor of A.
He doesn't have the bomb, I don't think, though.
Top blue.
Yo, they can get it.
I'm in Bialy right now, Nick.
He's pushed.
I got that pusher.
Where does he play?
I don't know. I'm watching low A though.
Plays blues.
Concrete.
Concrete area.
Fridge.
Don't die to him.
He's going to
Fridge
blue.
or concrete?
Going to blue.
Bialy.
Yep. Raptor.
Alright, we are back. Pandemic picks up a round here. Another one, 12-10. And just like NFL, at halftime, Kev, teams make adjustments to what the other team is doing. And Pandemic has finally done that. Now, let's see if Pure can do the same here. This This is why we like to watch this. Again, it's just like a chess match, Kev. As again, this is very entertaining to watch between Pure and Pandemic.
It sure is, and Pandy now has figured out, I think, what Pure is doing. They're going mid and they're going B alley pretty rapidly here, and you know, the defensive strats for this map are pretty basic, all the same. Offensive strats, not so much. So it's, you know, typically it takes the defense a little bit of time to adjust to the offense, and right now that's what Pandy's doing. They're adjusting quite well here as Nicholas into Maglio. Already it's going to be a 2-on-4 here. We've got Taylor and Emog or Gnome versus everybody on Pandemic. So right now they're going to have to work extra hard here to get this round. We've got Gnome here in bottom A, and we've got his teammate Taylor top blue. Taylor gets a double kill here on Rob Woods and Nicholas here from the top B house. So already it's going to be 2v3 now. Taylor doing some work here, and they need this round. They need to come back here to win this. I mean, if Pandy wins this round, they only need 3 more to win. So right now, Taylor is going to go B alley with the bomb. His teammate is already in light. He's going to go top late. Nobody there. Pandy is pretty spread out around the map. They've got 2A and 1B, but right now Pure is heading B, so we're going to see the rotate here from Pandemic. From A, there goes Curious G, jumps off, and we've got Keith here. He's going to be holding down base in A. And we've got Limitless there, hiding in the woods. Limitless into Taylor. Limitless missing all his shots here. Into Gnome into Limitless. Oh, there goes Keith. Keith, good rotate there into Gnome, and that's that. 10-13, Pandemic.
Oh my goodness, what a round that was. And Pure now is down 13-10. This, again, we're going to go right to War Room. Let's go to Pure Crawler. Let's go!
Blinky.
Bottom right backyard is gonna go back.
He's deep, Chris, in the trees. Top right tree, top right tree.
Scopes on the sandbag.
Suck at the fucking bum.
Scope is rim.
He's like one hit at the dumpster. Fuck me, dude! Like...
2 down B alley.
Okay,
Go one light.
We're in backyard.
Yeah,
Backyard here. Second blue, I came in bottom.
Going in there.
There's still one. I think he's in that room. Look in that room, yeah.
Wood or something. Right, a dumpster.
Serious?
Where?
He's
backyard.
Keep getting
Come on, you guys.
Back here, 14-10, and Taylor gets taken out there by Limitless. And as we take a look at the e-rev scoreboard here, Kev, we have for Pure, we have Taylor going 21-18, TM going 22-17, Twinkie and all, and 47, 14, and 18. For Pandemic, Rob Wiz stepping it up today, ladies and gents. 25-14, Limitless 20-15, and Keith coming in at 17-14. So 3 against 5, and Pandemic has answered the bell, ladies and gents. Pure now cannot make the adjustments needed as 47 takes out Limitless there. It is now 47 and Juvie going up against 3 members of Pandemic. So let's set out the map here. We have Rob Wiz on Jesus Route 47 overlooking the inside the blue building there as the bomb is set in there. We have let's see here, Nick hanging out. Looks like he's on top of light. Keith laying down in the prone in blue room. And 47 making his way to Keith. So let's see what happens here as 47 walking very slowly here. Keith again in the prone as Keith now gets lit up there by 47. 38 seconds here working against 47. Shots being fired on the Jesus or B roof, and Nick takes him out. It is 15-10. It is pretty much all over here as the fat lady is gurgling. She's drinking the water. She is getting ready to sing her chime here, Kev, as we possibly are in the last round.
Yeah, Pure needs to do something radical here, something that they usually wouldn't do. I mean, their strat isn't working. This is it. You go all in here. You go hands down all in. You do what you can do, and right now it's going to be 4v4 here. So they might be able to get this round as the action has subdued a bit here. Rob Wiz into Maglio, however. 3 versus 4 now. Pure, Taylor, Juvie, and Gnome. Can they do this for this round? If not, it's PZ on Pure. So right now we've got Gnome in A, but he's got 2 opposition in A here. He's got 1 second floor. And there goes Juvie getting shot up to hell here in mid from bottom light. Juvie, however, gets killed by Rob Woods with the deagle here. 2v4 now. We've got Taylor and Gnome. Gnome is in A, but there's Curious G and also his teammate Keith is an A, and he's about to get overrun here, and that's that for Gnome. So 1 on 4 now. We've got Taylor here. He's going to be all by himself. B-Alley spots one top roof, getting shot here, and almost takes him out. 1 on 4. He's almost dead. Pandy can smell the victory here as Taylor into Rob Wiz here in the B-Alley. 1 on 3 now. Can he clutch this? I don't know. Pandemic is swarming over that alley right now. Take it away, Edgar.
Yeah, it's like watching the old movie Warriors. The Warriors trying to go back to Coney Island, and Taylor doesn't do it. He gets taken out by Keith. 16-10. Pandemic gets the revenge here in the lower bracket finals, and they will play Loaded this Thursday, best of 3, and that should be entertaining between Loaded and Pandemic. And Pandemic, again, looking for more revenge, but Loaded, Impaler, and the boys, K-Pon and John, and they will be waiting for Pandemic, and very entertaining 16-10 final here score. And Kev, as you did catch in from halftime towards the end, it looked like Pierre was going to take this from the jaws of Pandemic, but no, they clamped him shut and just pushed away Pierre. But very entertaining there. Again, Pandemic, the teams that need to step it up towards the end when the pressure hits them.
That's true, you know, and everybody was actually questioning Pandemic because this is Pure's best map, but you know what? I mean, it's CBO P playoffs, it's the lower bracket finals. You know, Pandemic was going to do what they have to win this. They were not going to lose to Pure. And it was nice to see them work on their defensive strat. Before this, they had a pretty weak defense, and they really stepped it up here. So, congratulations to Pandemic, and also congratulations to Pure for taking 3rd here.
Yeah, they had a good season. I remember though they were Mob Gaming, and then they went to Pure somewhere during this season. I came towards the tail end a little bit there as I was out of it a little bit, but nevertheless, again, 3rd place is no slouch, and good job for them. They had a really good season, and I know they're probably kicking themselves in the ass because I think deep down inside they know they probably felt that they should have been in the finals. Again, they had Pandemic's number during the season, but again, this is the playoffs. You have a chance to lose once, but not twice, and it bit them in the ass there. So as we look for predictions, Kevin, you know both teams very well. Loaded, Pandemic. As we look in a preview of that, what are you looking at based on not knowing what the maps are? At least I think Strike is the final map if it goes that far. So again, just an early little preview here, Kev. What are you looking at?
Well, it's going to be very interesting to see what the map picks are by both teams. You know, that's always interesting about the best of 3 finals here. But I'll tell you what, you can say anything you want about Pandemic. It's still Pandemic, and they're going to strat their asses off. They're going to work on this, and they're not going to lose to Loaded. There is no way they're going to lose to Loaded. So I'm going to say Pandemic 2-0.
Whoa, okay. Loaded has been just out of their minds all season, Kev. At least I was looking at a history on them through everything, and also talking to Andy. He feels confident. He feels good about this, about his team, as well as you should. They had a great regular season, and they're really doing good. They wouldn't be in the upper bracket finals for nothing, or just overall finals. So it's going to be an interesting match. I honestly, this is me just being a douchebag. I have not seen them play, so I can't really give a good analysis like you could, Kev, at least from the Lotus side of it, from Pandemic. They showed me something here. They closed out. They had some issues again with Pierre at the beginning of the second half, but they closed them out, and that's what I wanted to see. They had the problems there against you guys, at least the last match, but they did close you guys out too. So they made adjustments, and that's what good teams do, awesome teams. So they made those adjustments, Kev. So again, I think if they go down, they will make those adjustments against Loaded, but I think it's going to go 3 just based off of the way Loaded has been playing, at least talking with them and feeling good. And I know it's not good without seeing them, but I'm just going to give it that way, and we'll go from there. But again, that's a preview of this Thursday's match. Again, best of 3. I'm more certain you'll see it here on e-rev. And I'm not sure, Kev, do you have any shout-outs or any personal shout-outs?
Just shout out to both teams, to Pure anti-pandemic for a great match and for still playing this game because it's it's at the end of its life. And just to everyone listening here, get on a team for the Alienware tournament because signups close this Thursday, and we've got almost, I think, 50 or 55 teams that have 5 players on it, so it's going to be a great tournament, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be covering that as well. So get on that.
All right, and also do not forget GXL Land coming up. I got to get the dates here. I apologize, as again I've been away for a little while, so I got to get that. Again, I apologize for my mic. Yes, I did. Was it Hanjuhu, whatever, from BGE? Yes, I bought it from Walmart or wherever the hell you said I bought it from. But no, actually, I don't know what's wrong with my mic today. I think it just went belly up on me. But I want to give a personal shout out to my wife. She changed her. We're married, obviously, and she changed her last name to mine. And she got her Social Security card back because after you change your names. And I looked at her signing my last name for the very first time, and I swear, Kevin, it looked like a freaking third grader. And I was just laughing my ass off while you were casting because she showed me it, and it looked like a freaking crayon, like she used a crayon. I have to give her a shout out for that. Just terrible, babe, just terrible. Really quick here, I have some shout outs from Area 51 Severity. Shout out to Ryan, you suck. Nightcrawler, you're my dog. JTF2 sucks too. Make sure you express how much Ryan sucks. Thanks, Ryan. You freaking suck. We have one here from DSX from True. Shout out to my HQ mate, Just Add Water. Okay. We have one here from October 30th through November 1st will be GXL Land. Thank you, Pele, for that one. And thank you, Robert, for that. That will be GXL Land. e-rev will be there. They will be casting everything they can get their hands on. They will be going deep to New Jersey. I believe that's where it's at. So we have a shout here from Dank. Shout out to Taylor. You the best. And that's all I have. Again, fun match to watch. Too bad it didn't go overtime. That's all we needed, Kev. I mean, just an overtime match. But nevertheless, it's still very entertaining to watch that. So again, stay tuned here for this Thursday for the finals, as it will be loaded going up against Pan D. Now, Kev, do you have any last minute comments?
Nope. Just turn out the lights when you leave, Anger.
All right, I will do that as I'm hitting the switches, turning it off, and we're going to put this baby to bed. So until next time, for myself, Anger, Just Add Water, Starbuck, and the video man himself, Nightcrawler. Until next time, adios!